Did you know that there's a movement called real-life superheroes? They're a bunch of guys and girls that come up with their own superhero names, and they go out at night to fight the crime and injustice in society. Sometimes that simply means giving a homeless man something to eat, or it can mean saving someone's life. But then there are those who don't do so well. So, here are the 10 people who wanted to be superheroes and failed. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Number 10. GEIST.
Hi, I'm GEIST, and I'm a real-life superhero, working primarily out of Minnesota.
GEIST is a superhero that started his career about 10 years ago. He's the man that dresses up in a green suit and hat, wears black sunglasses to cover his identity, and he goes out on the streets to fight crime and help people. The name GEIST comes from the word poltergeist, which signifies a ghost that is responsible for physical disturbances. GEIST, on the other hand, is a man that causes social disturbances. He challenges the status quo and goes out to help those down on their luck. About 10 years ago, he even ran a YouTube channel where he documented his success, but he stopped uploading about 4 years ago. That's the last time we heard about GEIST. Number 9. Night Warrior.
I'm Night Warrior. I'm a real-life superhero. I patrol the Liverpool area.
The next hero on our list is a guy that went by the name of Night Warrior. That's a wordplay on the name Night Warrior, something similar to Batman. And he said that he was inspired to start fighting crime after reading a lot of comics and watching a lot of superhero movies. Then he came across the real-life superhero community while searching the web and decided to join them. But he was not fighting crime alone. His fiancée, a girl that also dressed up like a superheroine called Night Maiden, joined him on his adventures. Sadly, one fateful day, he got beaten up by the thieves he was trying to stop. After this incident, he retired his cape in 2013, and he has never been seen fighting crime since. We just hope his fiancée wasn't with him at the time. Number 8. The Statesman. Here, you have another man from Britain that likes to dress up like a superhero and fight the crimes of the real world. Because he finds working at a bank extremely boring, the Statesman decided to smash that like button just like you should if you haven't done so already. But no, he actually decided to make his life a lot more interesting. He put on a stretch suit with the British flag, painted his eyes black, and put on a little mask to conceal his identity. Somehow, we don't think he's fooling anyone. The last interview he did was around 10 years ago, so we're going to safely assume that he's pretty much retired by now. And we hope for his sake that the bank didn't see the video. Otherwise, he'd have to be looking for a different banking position. Number 7. Master Legend.
Real-life superhero, and I'm here to destroy evil, no matter what it takes.
Oh lord, can it get any more cringy than this? This is the guy that vowed to stop the Illuminati. He's determined to fight crime on the streets and become one of the main opponents of the most villainous organization on the planet, the Illuminati. Spoiler alert, he's not. Especially when you can see that his weapons include a potato launcher, a metal fist for a hand, and a $10 computer from the 90s. He said that he was buying these cheap computers because hackers kept breaking into his computer and messing with his software. How can he fight the Illuminati with a $10 computer? At the beginning of 2020, a video of him playing the electric guitar surfaced on YouTube. And yes, this video was just as awkward as the other superhero videos. Maybe he's going to try and take down gritty Hollywood with his successful rock star career. Yeah, right. Number 6. Captain Australia. This is the hero you find patrolling the streets of Brisbane, Australia. He's the guy wearing the yellow boots and the green suit with an @ sign on his chest. Oh yeah, and kids really love this guy. He was somewhat of a celebrity in his hometown. But why do we say was instead of is? Well, the answer is simple. The last interview he did for any YouTube channel was back in 2010. Since then, no one's seen him, despite having a good mission. He even came up with 4 rules that he wanted to stick to. Number 1, stop crime by patrolling the streets. Number 2, if he ever saw bad guys doing illegal activities, he would intervene and stop them. Number 3, inspire people to do better through his actions. Number 4, if none of the above works, be satisfied with making people laugh. Does he know that clowns already exist? Number 5, Captain Menganno. Finally, here's a superhero that we're proud to have on our list. They call him Captain Menganno, and he operates under the real-life superhero movement in Argentina. His hometown is Aldo Bonzi in Buenos Aires, Argentina. He's a middle-aged cop that has decided to go back to his crime-fighting days after he officially stopped working for the state as a police officer. He's somewhat of a celebrity in his hometown, and people talk about him actually preventing crime from happening, and they're glad there's someone out there looking out for the health and well-being of the community. Number 4. Black Widow. Located in Hampton Roads, one man decided to be the change that he wanted to see in the world. After working at his 9-to-5 job, he got back home, sewed up a red and black costume, and went across town to fight crime. He says he's just a regular guy that's trying to improve his community and stop crime wherever he sees it. Sometimes that simply means giving a bottle of water and some cookies to a homeless man, but we wouldn't really agree with his first statement. He's not a regular guy. Have you ever seen a regular guy be able to wield a sword like him? Have you ever seen a regular guy be able to kick like him? We don't think so. And it's precisely these skills and his persistence that make him somewhat of a celebrity in his hometown. A lot of people applaud him for his service, and little kids stop him to take a picture. Number 3. Phoenix Jones. This is one of the superheroes on the list that takes his job seriously. Unlike some of the previous superheroes, this guy was really popular until early 2020. He was featured in many magazines, news articles, and people started calling him the Bumblebee. He wore a black and yellow costume, a bulletproof vest, and a special armor that you can't really stab. In addition, he was an MMA fighter that was ripped. However, all of that fame and glory came to an end when he was charged in court after an undercover drug bust. He failed miserably. Number 2. Super VACLAV. What would you say if we told you that this guy, the one wearing the helmet saying Super VACLAV, the red skin, tight shirt, and the blue tights, was actually a superhero? You'd laugh, wouldn't you? Well, don't laugh too hard, because if you were in the Czech Republic back in 2010, this guy might have thrown a bucket of water on you, or even threw dog poop at you. Why? Because he wants people to stop littering and smoking. Well, needless to say, a lot of people didn't like him, so he quit after 1 to 2 years of activity. Number 1. Mr. Xtreme. We thought we'd end this list with an uplifting example of a superhero that recently retired from his duties as a vigilante. He called himself Mr. Xtreme, and he was part of the real-life superhero project. Because he was molested as a child, he was determined to become a superhero and be the voice for the voiceless. He even founded the Extreme Justice League, an accredited superhero organization promoted by the RLSH. But as we stated earlier, San Diego lost one of their big superheroes when he retired from the position. On a related note, what do you think about civilians putting their lives in danger and trying to stop armed criminals? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.